Doesn't spot anything out there.
Olaf should counter gank that. Yeah, 100% win that.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking like Olaf does have a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, he is here. They did spot him out. Hecarim does use Ghost Volley Bear. You're stepping too far forward, bud. You need to get in a position so your jungler can get there. Does get dropped low, but should be able to sustain it. And Olaf going in, uses the ultimate. Malphite's down, yeah. And this is turnable right now. Yeah, Ahri's here. Hecarim's going in. Ahri does get the kill. Ahri using the Ignite on Olaf, cutting through his health cut, but not using anything else on him. Meanwhile, Olaf's just trying to run her down. She's very low. Mouse flashes in for the Q, does get it. And there you go. Malzahar getting the kill. I believe that's his E.
I feel like BSC is playing like they're in solo queue, and then Luck of the Draw is like playing as a team synergy.
Absolutely. They do drop the Rift here, and they do end up getting first tower. So first tower going over to Olaf and Malzahar. That's a ton.
And now they're sitting at a they're sitting at a 5K gold lead. 9 minutes in the game.
Yeah,
this game apart.
Mid through top half of the map. I mean, there's just a huge gold gap right now. I mean, you're looking at Olaf right now sitting, 1,400 gold up. Malphite, or sorry, Volibear. Oh, big gank going on down here bot side. Going for the 2v2 fight. Tristana does end up going down, or gets the kill rather. Tristana does go down to the Blitzcrank though. Leona and Blitz are just left. Wow.
Well, you were right about bot lane. Not a lot of blood. Everywhere else is just kind of getting destroyed.
Yeah, it's actually a 300 gold lead right now in favor of Intensify in this bottom lane because he does have the 2 kills. The kills in this bottom lane for Luck of the Draw are on the Blitzcrank, so not the best gold allocation. But yeah, if back to what I was saying though, with these gold gaps, I mean, there's just 1,200 gold lead in the mid lane. You're looking at 1,500 gold lead in jungle and a 2,200 gold lead in top lane. So that's where all the gold is right now.
Wait, how do you even see the gold?
If you press X when you have scoreboard up, you can see the gold. Yes. So looking just a little bit more, just kind of feeling each other out here a little bit. Gold. Yeah, it's a crazy difference right now. Hecarim is on the bottom side. So is Olaf, so we might see a fight going down here. Malzahar is rotating down, but he will be walking over wards. Getting pinged out. Ahri and Hecarim could collapse on this, but I think Malzahar is being the wiser. Dragon is going to be spawning.
I think they can definitely do that. They're scared. Look at them, they're scared of nothing.
Hecarim using the ultimate to go in, very surprising. I would have liked to see him use the E to go in, and then ult Malzahar back into Ahri charm, but maybe just not on this page. Does get Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank uses the hook on Leona, and Leona's dead. Olaf's there to get the kill. And Malzahar is here now. Malphite, though, does TP in, catches him out on the back. Ahri looking to try to go in, uses the ultimate. Charm doesn't hit anything here, so right now it's just a 1-for-1. Trying to fight over this dragon right now. And BSG giving them a try, but are they going to try to fight this? I don't believe they are. Hecarim is basing now, so Mountain Dragon goes over to Luck of the Draw.
Wow. No, it's going about as well as it was supposed to.
Absolutely not.
Almost 2,000 gold.
Yeah, I mean,
gold lead almost in the jungle. Ish.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what you would expect from an Olaf, but you wouldn't expect it to be against a Hecarim. Blitzcrank flashes in onto the Tristana. Tristana getting the kill, jumps away. Kaisa goes in, gets the kill, does flash out, and will be able to survive. So trading 1-for-1.
Oh, that's nice, guys.
Tristana does get the shutdown on the Blitzcrank, and Kaisa trades it back, not getting a shutdown herself from it, unfortunately. So I would say that is still worth for Tristana. Tristana is still sitting about 200 gold up, roughly. So the gold gap was closed a little bit. It's still in favor of Intensify right now. It is actually a 9 CS lead, though, in favor of Dan Kim in this bot lane at 13 minutes. So one important thing to note, top and mid both have about a 33-34 CS lead on their respective lane opponents. So you're seeing a big difference when it comes to just being able to CS under tower, just getting shoved in.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and turret plates will be going down in about 30 seconds here, so I don't know if either team is going to try to make a play to get any more plates, but they are pinging out this bot lane. Olaf and Blitzcrank going down this Leona. Leona uses the ultimate, try to disengage, uses W, has Aftershock going. Everybody's just going in here. Olaf popping the R, and Leona just goes down. So Leona getting caught out there, being a little too deep in river. And maybe they might try to get the bottom side, but less than 10 seconds before these plates expire, so they're just going to get damage on this tower. Likely first tower. Or second tower, rather. And Hecarim going in with Ghost. Trying to zone him off this tower. Little confused there why you would pop the Ghost.
He thought he could do it, but then he looked at it and he's like, nah.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, Ahri's rotating down, but Malzahar is pushing into that tower and gets some damage. Ahri loses a few CS for that, and Hecarim just wastes Ghost. Just to zone him off tower when I felt like all they had to do was show and they would have left. Meanwhile, Volibear is pushing onto this tier 2 tower in the top lane. Malphite going back up there, going to try to see if he can hold him off, but having to go a long ways around because Volibear does win that fight. Olaf is starting up Rip Trail now.
There.
Yeah, looking like Ahri and Hecarim are rotating this top side. Might try to gank this Volibear. Volibear just backing up a little bit, maybe trying to play this vision game. Meanwhile, Olaf and Malzahar are taking this Rift Herald, and they hit the Scryer's Orb in the wrong direction. They won't spot this out. Oh, looking like they did see the Malzahar near the objectives. They are pinging it out. Blitzcrank goes for the hook, does miss onto Tristana, and look like they are going to have to give up the second Rift Herald over to Luck of the Draw. So, very unfortunate early game, but hopefully they'll be able to recover from this. Looking like they are going to try to drop this in the mid lane, which I think is a smart move. Try to open this up a little bit. Once this mid tower does go down, the map opens up immensely. Malzahar using the ultimate onto Ahri, and no follow-up immediately, and Ahri's able to just dash out the moment that she comes out of it. Volibear does use his ultimate and ends up being a little bit wasted. I don't think they were necessarily on the same page there. They definitely could have pulled that off, though, if that was better communicated, I think. And Rift Herald does get the second charge off. Meanwhile, Kai'Sa and Blitzcrank are going in on this Tristana here. Tristana trying to zone him off, trying to do what she can. Leone does miss the ultimate. Tristana jumps out. Blitzcrank hits the hook, though. Tristana might go down here. She is ignited. Leona's last one standing here, trying to get away from these three here. Gets caught up, does go down. Tristana barely walking out alive despite being ignited. So very good on Intensify to be able to get out of that when getting caught in that rough spot there. But that will be the tower. Hecarim is showing right here. I think he needs to get out of here right now, because if Olaf's there on the cut, which he is, he can get cut off. Looking like he's going to try to take this blue buff. Volibear is still pushing very aggressively in his top side. Malphite using the ultimate for some reason.
Malphite is...
I don't understand why you'd waste your ultimate like that.
Hecarim got his back, so nice for him.
Yeah, I don't know if this player is very comfortable on the Malphite. The way he's using Malphite's cooldowns, it's kind of like he just doesn't understand the damage of Malphite. Meanwhile, Dragon is going to be spawning here very soon. It'll either be a Cloud or an Ocean. So, looking like it will be a Cloud Dragon. Cloud Dragon will be very useful on Malphite. It'd also be very useful on this Malzahar.
I don't think I don't think BSG can contest this at all. There's no way.
I don't think so either. They do have the early River Prio, but they did immediately after getting it just leave and go to clear Gromp. So, gonna have to give this one up.
Yeah.
I mean, we're looking at a 7,000 gold lead and it's 17 minutes in the game. So, yeah, I definitely don't think they contest this Dragon. They are rotating this mid. Leon and Tristana are just leaving, playing it smart, not getting too aggressive. They did shove out the wave, though.
Kai'Sa did pull ahead in gold now because of those kills. Or just spoon fed.
Yeah, probably a lot of it has to do with those kills. You know, less than 10 CS lead. So, I mean, it's not necessarily the best as far as like a gold difference, but when you're going against another ADC who's of diamond caliber, I mean, it's going to be hard to get a huge CS lead against them. Even with them having died 3 times, I mean, every time he was dying, he wasn't necessarily losing CS on in the plays. So, Malzahar is going to be getting this blue buff here, and Kai'Sa does get the red, so looking like Jungler is going to start giving away the buffs now. So Olaf probably going to start slowing down a little bit here now that he's given up buffs. Meanwhile, Malzahar is now going to be matching Ahri in the top side of the map. Kai'Sa and Blitzcrank are going to be matching in the middle, and Volibear is now on the bot side. So it looks like we do have the lane swaps going through. And Tristana is a little bit deep in the jungle here. Maybe just getting a little bit of vision down, maybe looking for a play, but there's not really going to be anything there with how open it is for Luck of the Draw.
It's like they're just going to take the red buff.
Yeah, looking like they're just going to invade and take this red buff, so Blitzcrank goes for the flash, but does miss. Meanwhile, everybody's here now for BSG.
Oh,
and Blitzcrank's down. Kai'Sa's already used the ultimate. Leona just barely trying to walk out, trying to survive, and does survive. Malzahar using the ultimate. They do get the kill onto Tristana. Right now, this is a 1 for 2, and they're still looking to push for more blood here. They are a bit low. Malphite going in for the ultimate. Huge ultimate. It's a double kill. Malphite now trying to fight this Olaf. Ahri is here. Volibear is here on the flank, though. Volibear should be able to just clean this up with the Olaf.
That massive border.
Malphite flashes over wall. Volibear still chasing this. And Malphite should be able to just walk out with the speed boost from Q. Wow. That was huge. That was a great ultimate from the Malphite there.
This Gore Drinker just healed him all the way back.
Yeah, Gore Drinker's just an absolutely insane item. A little side note, Gore Drinker will be getting a nerf coming up. So I believe starting on the next patch, Gore Drinker will do reduced healing per subsequent target. So instead of it healing just like 50% of your health bar, each subsequent champion will heal based off your percent missing after each heal. So it'll be like 5 individual heals that will reduce the more health that you have, kind of thing. So it shouldn't give somebody half their health bar back now, but it'll probably give them still close to a third. So it'll be a lot more in line. And Blitzcrank looking at the hook on Ahri, does land it. Ahri tried to R out, but gets caught. And very good hook from the Blitzcrank there. Ahri just walking into the fog, getting caught. And looking like they are pinging this. They want to do Baron.
I don't think they can stop it.
I don't think they can either. And Kai'Sa's notorious for being able to take Baron super fast. We might see a steal gold, though. Oh, the hook from Blitzcrank catches Hecarim. And Hecarim's just dead. Excellent hook from the Blitzcrank here. And that's Baron. Look at the draw. Very strong now. Sitting in the driver's seat here. 10,000 gold lead. Tristana is pushing this tier 2 tower. She might be able to get it before anybody's able to catch her. So they're trading Baron and 2 kills for 2 towers. I mean, it's obviously not the best trade, but it's definitely something. Meanwhile, Volibear is pushing this top side.
Olaf's looking to get that? I mean, that's a bit sketch. There's no way he catches up, right? Yeah, it doesn't.
Using the ultimate, Malphite can just R out, though. He'll be safe. That hook might have even connected on Malphite, but when Malphite uses his ultimate, he does become unstoppable. So even if you hook him mid-ultimate, it will not stop it.
I don't know if he was going to die from that, but I guess he doesn't want to take risks.
Yeah, definitely using the ultimate to get out was a smart play. With Volibear being able to just press R and the tower can't do anything for, I believe, 3.5 seconds. Yeah, it makes dives so much easier when you have a Volibear on your team. So looking like they are throwing some pings around this dragon. Looking like they might want to actually try to contest this. Maybe go for a steal on this, get some vision. Blitzcrank going to hit the hook on the Hecarim. Hecarim now getting caught, misses the ultimate to get over the wall, and loses half his health bar.
He loses his ult and his job.
He's not going to be able to jump in and try to steal this now without ultimate. And he doesn't have flash, he has ghost.
Oh. I don't know what they're all doing bot lane.
And yeah, unfortunately that's going to be Dragon. So the next Dragon is Dragon Soul. Good on them for being able to get that Infernal Dragon. So it wasn't Soul Point just yet. It'll take a little longer, but I mean, they need to figure something out here if they want to have a chance. Blitzcrank is deep in the jungle. Chunk. Blitzcrank's getting dropped very low. Uses the ultimate trying to get out. Malzahar uses the ultimate on Tristana. Tristana does go down to the Malzahar, and wow, just so much going on there. 3 for 1. Blitzcrank does end up getting caught out, but he's just so tanky that, I mean, he's just eating all of Tristana's damage. And now Ari just trying to solo defend here. Malphite is basing, and Volibear's pushing in this bottom wave. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot that they can do to stop this.
I'm just gonna run them over.
They will be respawning in about 5 seconds, though, so they should be able to stop them from taking any inhib, but I believe tower will be going down here. Malphite does have ultimate, though. He could look to push and engage here. He does go in. Malphite hits the ultimate on a Malzahar and a Olaf getting dropped very low. Gore Drinker. It is on cooldown, though. Olaf uses the ultimate now. He is standing up, and look like he will end up going down. Malphite also goes down. And Volibear now using the ultimate is trying to chase him down. It's just Tristana and Hecarim trying to fight this. Leona is here trying to do what she can, but Tristana ends up going down to the Blitzcrank ultimate. And Hecarim does get the kill on to Kaisa and uses the ultimate to get out. They might be able to get out of this. Volibear, though, running in here, should be able to just hit the stun and kill Leona here. Yeah, and wow, that was just absolutely insane. Volibear just so strong right now with this Blitzcrank. Gonna be able to run anybody down that they need to. Hecarim, last man standing to defend this. Malphite did just respawn though, and Ari is coming up. So this should be inhib down. Oh, maybe not. They
on a 12.
They need to get out of here, otherwise they're gonna get caught. Yeah, and they do end up having to give it up. So inhibitor will still stand. Very unfortunate they weren't able to kill it fast enough.
And there goes Hecarim's jungle.
Yeah, looking like they are gonna try to take some camps here. Need to be a little bit careful though.
Oh, he's over. No, he's fine. There's no way they kill him.
I mean, they might be able to with Leona rotating, but Blitzcrank is here. He is shadowing. Blitzcrank hits the hook on the Ari.
Okay, he's over.
Excellent hook. Ari does just ult out though, and does end up getting out. Flash from Volibear. Volibear just trying to escape now. Volibear turning to stun. I don't think he understands that that's a little mid dash. Trying to get out now. Does have to burn the ultimate. Leona using her ultimate, trying to slow him down. Blitzcrank does end up falling down. Olaf is here now. Malphite misses the ultimate.
And
he used an ult. Olaf just trying to 1v5 here, using the Gore Drinker on all these melees diving on top of him. And they're just popping off. Kaisa and Olaf are just destroying them right now. Flash from Malphite over the wall. Olaf is now chasing. Ari now trying to get out of here. They use the Q, trying to get the speed boost to get out, and they will be forced to leave. Kaisa's still looking to chase a little bit here, maybe. Does Kaisa have ultimate? Kaisa does not have the ultimate, so... Wow, that was insane. If you blinked, you would have just missed it. Kaisa now is going to be taking this red buff now. Meanwhile, Olaf is going to be taking the bottom side jungle. So, in the end, I mean, they were getting those kills, but 3 players dove on top of an Olaf, 3 melees on top of Olaf with Gore Drinker. You cannot be doing that. I mean, looking at the teams right now, only 1 player is health cut from the side of BSG, and that's the Malphite. So, very surprising to see them not putting more priority on it. But Tristana does have the QSS, though, so the only player with QSS on the team, are honestly one of the only players that actually needs QSS for this Malzahar, in terms of just teamfight power. But, I mean, there's just not a whole lot they can do at this point. It's turned into a nearly 12,000 gold lead right now, and it's just growing. Every single one of these team fights, they're close, but, I mean, luck of the draw just coming out ahead. Blitzcrank hits the hook onto the Hecarim.
He's dead.
And he goes down. Huge pick from the Blitzcrank here. This Blitzcrank has just been smurfing the entire game, showing why you cannot give this man his main. And Tristana is basing, is a little bit deep, could get caught out here, but should be able to get the back off. Does end up getting it off. Yeah, and this should just be a free Dragon Soul with Hecarim being down for 20 seconds still. And Volibear just kind of looking like he's possibly actually going to get caught out here. Charm does land from the Ari. Volibear does use the ultimate to try to get out. Leona goes in with the E. E does hit. R does end up missing. Only hits on the edge. They are trying to chase him, though. Trying to get this damage off. Very close. And he just barely walks out of this.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
How does he get out of that? He's just so tanky. I mean, he's 2 levels up on them, and they just don't have enough damage. I mean, everybody missed all their hard CC. The only one who actually hit it was Ari at the start of it, and Leona hit the first E, but Leona missed R. And it only hit on the edge, and then they were just out of range for the next charm and E when they came off cooldown. Look at they are going to try to do this Baron though. BSG is trying to burn this. Volibear is bot side. Are they actually going to be able to do this? Luck of the draw is on a rotation. They only have 4. Volley does have TP though. Volley is TPing in on the top side. He's going to be too far away by the time this thing actually goes down. They are turning on the fight now. Intensified goes in, but does end up dropping to Dank Him. And this fight's just a huge turn rate. I don't know what they were doing. I mean, maybe a little bit of desperation, but Ahri last one standing, trying to just get out now. End up losing 4 for 1, so definitely not worth. And Dank Him getting the kill here, maybe on. Yeah, does end up having to use the ultimate just to secure it. But, I mean, wow, that's just insane. And surprisingly enough, not going immediately back for the Baron, going for the towers. Maybe going to try to take the inhibs and then go back to Baron. I think just taking the Baron there was the play. Despite there being on death timers, I mean, Kai'Sa chased
for free.
Yeah, they should be able to get at least 2 inhibs here, I believe. Well, maybe not actually. The entire team of BSG is spawning aside from the Ahri. So they do end up getting 1 inhibitor. And they need to get out of here. They are way too deep. If Malphite presses R, he doesn't have it.
Nothing.
Very unfortunate. Hecarim is over here with these minions. Hook does land from Blitzcrank. Hecarim just getting caught again. Hecarim is just a hook magnet this game. You need to get a counter at this point. And they are just trying to siege this base right now. Looking like they're going to try to take the second inhibitor. Blitzcrank does hit the hook on a Malphite. And Leona's going in here. Leona trying to dump it, but nothing really hits. Nothing helps. And there's only 2 left. Dank Him going in with the ultimate now, trying to get this Tristana, and now trying to get the Ahri. Dank Him getting the Ahri, getting the Tristana, pressing R, just aggressive, getting the triple kill, and that should just be the game. They're just gonna end. They said that they don't need Baron. They're just gonna sit in their base, wait for everybody to catch up, and just go in. So very strong performance. Wow.
Total stop.
Absolutely. I mean, luck of the draw took an early lead, and they just snowballed it off of that. They did have a few scrappy fights, but I mean, they were just better at every step of the way. I mean, top was just smurfing. Their top laner was just proving that he's the better top. Jungler was just playing out of his mind.
It was mostly the jungler and the top laner just kind of crushing everything. That 2v1 by Volibear early game just kind of cemented it.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dank Him just showing how strong he is in team fights, picking up 16 kills, only dying 3 times that game, I believe once in lane. So, I mean, Dank Him just playing out of his mind too, just playing, to the expectation level that we'd have for a player like that. And absolutely insane performance from luck of the draw. Definitely proving that they're one of the top teams in this league right now. Alrighty, so looking like we are now ready for interviews. Let's see.
Oh, what's up?
Yo, how's it going? Congratulations on the win. How does it
feel? It feels pretty good, It was a good game. They played a good game, but we kind of just played to our win conditions, and then, we got it done.
Yeah, very clean performance. Some fights did get a little bit scrappy, but you guys just came out on top every time. So tell me, going into that game, what was your guys' game plan? Were you guys at all concerned about what BSG could do, or did you guys just know that your style just beats theirs?
Yeah, we were concerned because we knew they had a strong bot side, and the mid laner's pretty strong too. So we kind of wanted to just play through top lane, and then a couple kills fell our way, and then it kind of just snowballed.
Gotcha, absolutely. So tell me, this top lane matchup, the Volibear versus the Malphite. Now, both players going into this game were both listed in the top 5 power rankings. How do you guys feel that Axebane was going to match up going into this game against Grandmaster? And were you guys expecting the stomp that he put on?
Definitely, we definitely never expect a stomp like that. But yeah, we're pretty confident in the picks. Yeah, and we got we got some kills in the top lane, with TPs and then just roaming, and then once we got the top turret, it was kind of top lane was pretty much over.
Absolutely. Killer Ketchup, do you have any questions for Fred here?
Which player is Fred?
I'm Integray, sorry.
Yeah, this is the captain for luck of the draw.
Wait, Integray.
The mid laner, the Malzahar. Yeah,
Malzahar.
Oh. He played pretty well, but I did not expect Hecarim to just int that entire game because he saw the low health Malphite, and he saw that giant wave, and he thought to himself, "Wow, I'm gonna go gank that," and then he died.
Yeah.
So I don't know what his plan was. It was just...
Yeah, I think we got a couple early kills, and then after we got the Herald and then the top turret, that was pretty nasty.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me, this Blitzcrank was hitting like damn near every hook onto Hecarim. Were you guys expecting him to just not miss, or was it just kind of like a surprise to you guys when he hit some of these?
It's never a surprise with this guy. This guy just does not miss. It was crazy. He was calling him out too.
Absolutely. That is, when you have a Blitzcrank player like that, I mean, that is just absolutely terrifying. Yeah, nobody's safe on the map.
Hey, no complaints from me, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Now, going into this matchup, you versus Castoroma, you ended up going with the Malzahar versus the Ahri. Tell me, how do you feel that matchup goes? Like, do you feel like you played it well? Did you think you played better than him? Or do you think it was just a strong matchup for Malzahar?
Yeah, I think it's just a good matchup for Malzahar. I don't think I played particularly well. You just shove, and then you just roam. And then, yeah, I wasn't really going for any kills or anything. I played like a huge bitch in lane. So, apologies, Castoroma, but yeah.
I mean, if you're playing Malzahar, that's kind of how you got to play the game.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So press EW and wave clear forever.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely impressive. Tell me, going into next week, I believe you guys will be going against my team, NBBC. Tell me, how confident are you guys going into that? You think it's going to be a fun one, or you think it's going to be rough?
I definitely think it's going to be a fun one. I know Zero Kills is always looking to play against Dank Kim, so I think we got a good matchup ahead of us.
Absolutely. Stylistically matching up to that, where do you think bot lane's going to be the lane to watch, or do you think it's going to be in the mid, top, or jungle?
Jeez, bro, I can't be leaking the trade secrets, my guy.
Hey,
but honestly, I have no idea. Like, I mean, obviously, like your guys' bot lane is strong, your top lane is strong, your mid lane is strong, and so we're just gonna be playing the map.
Gotcha. Well, looking forward to seeing you guys come out next week.
Point.
All right, thank you very much.
At this point, Killer Ketchup, any closing questions?
No.
All right. Thank you very much. Good luck next week against NBBC. Hopefully we see another strong performance from you guys.
Awesome. Thanks, my guy.
Yep, take care. All righty. Let's go ahead and see if we can get another interview here from BSG.
Why do you say absolutely so much? All right.
All righty. Castoroma, how's it going, man?
Yo.
So tell me.
So how do you feel about your top lane?
What was that?
How do you feel about your top lane? Was it nice?
I mean, it definitely didn't go very well.
Oh.
So tell me, this is 2 weeks in a row you guys went for the Malphite pick. Both weeks ending up taking the loss, unfortunately. Do you guys think that Malphite is a strong pick in the meta? Is it something that you guys feel comfortable playing with as a team? Or do you guys think that maybe going forward you're going to look at something else?
Well, we didn't the Malphite this game was kind of a second pick. We're kind of looking more towards maybe a Mordekaiser, but so I guess it's just a champion that seems pretty straightforward. We figured it would be a little better into Axbane's champ pool. Didn't work out as planned, so I guess that's all I really have to say about that.
Yeah, I believe everybody that has played Malphite so far since regular season has started has lost on the champion. Myself included in that. So Malphite, I don't know what it is in team play. Maybe teams are just not performing well with them. I know I perform well with them. But so tell me, what do you guys think that you guys need to do in the early game to prevent that snowball from happening?
I don't know. I feel like in the last couple of games, I think there was some failed gank attempts that normally shift the pace of the game pretty drastically very early on. And I think just finding something that works better for the team as a whole. I feel like we lose control of the games pretty quickly sometimes. Maybe we're not, moving properly, through the game. Team today performed really well, just moving as a unit. I didn't even think about, like running teleport. The Malzahar ran the teleport. So the teleport difference was honestly, I think, the biggest thing this game, especially in the early game, him being able to show up at fights so quickly.
Yeah.
And then Malphite using an early teleport to get back to lane. Just 2 teleports that early to get to main objectives put us behind pretty quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. So, your guys' hack room decided to go leashless this game. Was that just a confidence thing? Did he feel confident being able to clear leashless, or was that like the game plan going into it? Because when he went for the top gank in top lane, which ended up not working out, unfortunately, given Volibear the early kill, he was quite low going into that. He didn't seem healthy at all for a fight.
Well, I
Yeah.
can't, I didn't really see, like, obviously I saw it as it kind of panned out. I didn't really see Malphite's health during that. Um, our top laner hasn't played too much recently. I think just when our jungler made that call, maybe he just was like, oh, well, it's kind of time to do it. Wasn't really expecting the amount of damage that Volley put out. I did say before this game started, because we assumed the Volibear was happening, like the main thing with Volibear is just don't get hit by the shield thingy and you're mostly be fine. And, when 2 people get hit by the shield thingy, it's normally bad news.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, any closing questions for Killer Ketchup?
Why didn't you tell your jungler to just run away from that? Did anyone tell your jungler about that Malphite versus Volibear gank? Did nobody tell him to just not do that? Because that was very obviously going to go wrong.
I mean,
They're both way low.
Our bot lane's trying to play bot lane, our mid lane's trying to play mid lane, and I think both of them maybe as a whole didn't fully understand the extent of what could have happened, right? Most of my team are IRL friends, haven't been playing too much recently as a group, and I think that the enemy team came better prepared today. I think Integrate did a really good job playing a glorified super minion as a mid laner. And I think Matt Reds is suspiciously good for a Silver 2 jungler, but all in all, played very well.
Absolutely. Well, unfortunate results today, but hopefully next week we do see you guys end up being able to bounce back. I do believe that you guys are fully capable of it. Maybe just got to work out a few more kinks. So, unfortunately, we do have to cut the interview short today. We don't get to ask everything we'd like because we do have another game coming up in about 3 minutes. So, Thank you very much, Casteroma. Good luck next week, and that'll be it for us.
Yep.
All right. Adios.
Alrighty, guys, we are heading to a pause right now as we do hand it over. That will be it for myself and Killer Ketchup here. Thank you, Killer Ketchup, for joining me on the cast, and we will be back in momentarily with the next game.